Everyone is here. We got the homies out here. How's everyone doing? I was already talking to Laura earlier, but I see you in here. Thank you for the lurk. Solomon's in here. Kimmins is in here. Spears in here. Man, all my friends showed up. I appreciate y'all. It's not even Friday, but y'all are still here. How's everybody doing? Yes, so as you can see, also Solomon, you did redeem first. We're getting 2 streams. Who told you that? Who told you that? I'm only here tonight because I can't do tomorrow. Probably. I'm not going to be able to do a big stream tomorrow. So, it had to be done tonight. I needed to finish this game this week. If I do end up doing something tomorrow, it'll be something like very short during the middle of the day. That's what I was saying, Laura. Yeah, I'm like, if I have some time in the early morning / midday, I might do an art stream. Actually, I had an idea about that because I wanted to see what you guys thought about because, you know, I like doing my big video game streams, right? And I was wondering if I should start doing smaller art streams just at, like, random times whenever I'm able to. You know what I mean? So, like, the times you expect me, like, Friday nights would always be, like, the video game stream. But then, you know, art streams would just kind of be just whenever. That seems like something I can handle right now. So, it could be the middle of the day. It could be, like, super late at night. You don't know. But if I'm here, and if you're here, we can chill. I don't know. Something to think about. The symphony is tomorrow. That's why I'm not streaming tonight, because me and Kel gotta watch some Naruto music on stage. Solomon's ready. Alright. I'm ready for Metroid. Also, hopefully everything's sounding okay. But I'm pretty sure I have a good feeling that this is going to be the end of the game. I think I'm finishing this game tonight. I got a feeling. But hopefully everyone is doing well on this Thursday night. It's been fun. It's been a whole lot of fun. I really enjoyed this one. And what, it only took like 7 or 8 streams to get through the whole thing. I'm pretty sure we have all the upgrades at this point. Yeah. I'm telling you, man, I'm trying to get to Metroid Prime 4. I'm trying to make myself ready. So I'm glad I was able to at least stream one of the games in my little personal marathon, you know. I thought that was nice. I don't want to run around too much, but I might just like try to get some more missile upgrades if I can. You know, because we use missiles a lot, so if I can easily get to them, maybe I'll try it. Because, like, did we get this one? No, we didn't get this one. So, I might try to go for that one, possibly. Or that one that's underneath. Yeah, this one. How did I open this? Yeah, so what I can say about this is I think it did a really good job of building up everything that the past couple games have done. Like, I still think Metroid Fusion is one of my favorite games in the series so far. And, this feels like a natural evolution of what you could do in Fusion. Like, it's Fusion plus the 3DS remake, Samus Returns, which are both really good games in their own right, but, like, the fact that all of that was kind of building into this one, I can just really feel it in how it plays. And it's not a bad story either. Get Kimmins. Alright, so
let us begin.
Y'all are ready. So Kimmins, what I can say about him is, like, here's what I can say. Even though I'm older than he is, in some ways, I've kind of, like, kind of taken his lead and used him as an example for a lot of things. Like, in the past few years, he's made, like, a ton of life changes. And, you know, I can't say I have made as many life changes. So, a lot of times I see myself either, like, you know, looking to him for advice or just kind of, like, using him as an example for something that I want to do. Like, oh, I'm looking into this thing, let me see how Kimmins did it, and, you know, see if that makes it any easier. It's been very nice seeing you move forward, and it's been a very good example in a lot of ways, if that makes sense. I think I gotta go to bed. Are you really? Is it? Man. I guess it is almost 9. I'm keeping balancer, so I can't take credit. Looks for reverse. You know what you're doing, sir. You know exactly what you're doing. Spirit, are you actually going to bed? Oh, I never got that down there either.
Lord have mercy. We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
By walking. Followed by the final boss, Jocelyn. Kelvin does walk. He walks at a very fast pace. That's smart. That's a good pull to have. Also, how you doing, J Racer? It's good to see you. Oh wait, did he send one back? I missed that. Oh, I see now. Okay. Yes. I had to drink water today because I wasn't there with you. Text me. Y'all are keeping everybody in check. I've had my water. Got to do the water checks. I've got mine right here. I'm gonna take another sip. Y'all are getting this one for free. No, Spear, we gotta get back on it. We've been slacking for a little bit. We gotta get back on our walks for sure. Alright. Yeah, I'm not saying that as a bad thing. I'm just saying that we need to get back on it. That's all. don't mean that as like, you should have been doing all of this. I did not imply that at all. Or I did not mean to imply it, I should say. So I forgot that I never ever really figured out what I was supposed to do down here. You know, because I don't think super bombs will take care of this. No. Alright, maybe, I mean, maybe I haven't figured out everything yet. Who knows? No, that was a rough drive today, for sure. Alright, I'm just gonna keep moving the way I was planning to go. And then if we get some more stuff, we'll get some more stuff. Yes, everybody show Spear some support. Because she's like 95% better, but not 100% yet. He's getting there. Would have thought I abandoned these children, though, with how my students were acting when I returned to school. Oh no. Also, I can shout y'all out while I just, you know, run through some of this stuff.
He washed his ass. Cal, one more mention of that curse, please. And
Thank you, Solomon.
it's the pocket dimension for you, dog.
The pocket dimension clip. I forgot about that.
Alright, good.
Is that everybody? I think that's everybody.
Of course, it's not loading. So I was playing around on this world since this one's been creative.
Not the Spear Minecraft clip.
There we go. Okay. So this was what we were
The OGs
previously
know.
doing with the trap.
I'm not even an OG. That was before my time.
I don't know. I just wasn't really vibing with the design of it at all. So I was kind of looking up more. I was looking up more designs of the Breath of the Wild towers.
You should. You should definitely come back to stream.
Does he jump or have to shoot on the top? Do.
It's a new gear, right? Yeah. Okay. Spearcraft?
What?
I don't know if she's coming back to Minecraft, but she's definitely coming back to streaming. Who knows? Maybe Silksong will be out by the time she comes back, and then she'll be able to play it. Smash Bros. Clips. Kel, I think you need to play Newborn again. Both y'all need to come out of retirement. Scott Summers 2020? Welcome in. How you doing, Mr. Fantastic? Not Mr. Fantastic, that's Cyclops. What am I saying?
Okay, because guess what? I still love Jermaine. I love him a lot. He's amazing. The Poyo Show is here.
We love J Racer and Poyo. Both of y'all are incredible. The Poyo clip, the Poyo show. Oh, Dinkum? Oh, Spear, I didn't... Oh my gosh. I can't believe I forgot to mention this earlier. I don't know if you saw... there was a news article that came out earlier. I think it was earlier today that said Silk Song is going to be playable at a museum in Singapore, I think. Like, later in the summer, like in August, I think. So a lot of people are saying, like... Is this just going to be a demo, or like, is the full game going to be out by the time this happens? And I was like, oh man. If it drops like late summer, that'd be kind of wild. Yeah, I think it was an IGN thing. Let me see if I can find it. Hell versus Harambe. Yeah, break out the amiibo, Solomon. It's time. You stream Hollow Knight. Do it. Why not? There you go. I just sent you what I saw. I'm looking at Harambe right now too. Are we... Man. Are we about to boot up Smash for, you know, one final time before the Switch 2 comes out? Is that what I'm hearing? We might have to run it. We just might. Did someone say Smash? Someone, I mean, I can confirm someone did say the word Smash. That is true. I'm gonna need to run my copy right back to the store. Kel, what you mean? What you mean? Falcon needs to make a comeback. Hold on. Solomon, can you confirm she's got Splatoon 3? She's got Splatoon 3 and it's installed on her Switch. Nintendo really wants people to get a Switch 2. Drop that new Smash game. You're right. I mean, you're right. But also, Sakurai is not going to do that right now. He's got to finish Kirby first. Getting it in the mail. That's good though. That's good. That's a start. Dude, I'm talking about Kel coming out of retirement. I might have to come out of retirement for Splatoon. Eesh. Where I want to go. So Laura, I'm gonna hit you with this. No, it's already been redeemed. Somebody got you already. I gotta keep you muted for my stream, so I don't know what's going on over there. But I hope you're drinking water. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Yeah, in regards to Smash though, I think I really don't see them doing anything more than like a Nintendo Switch 2 edition for Smash Ultimate with maybe like 1 or 2 new characters, because I'd like how do you beat Smash Ultimate, you know? Like, how do you make a game that's better than that? Unless you like completely reinvent it. So do a Switch 2 upgrade for Smash Ultimate, or do Melee on Nintendo Switch Online. That's what I realistically see happening. Mario Kart 8 2. God. I'm so happy Mario Kart World is happening, because if they launched the Switch 2 and it was just like day one, here's an upgrade for Mario Kart 8, I would have been upset. I would have been extremely upset. Mario Kart 8 is 10 years old. It's time to move on. You know what I mean? Like, it's a good game, but like we don't need it re-released for a third time. Even though that's exactly what Breath of the Wild is doing, but that's a whole nother thing. I would have broke something. They would have been getting more than just drop the prices, right? Mario Kart 360 over 2 days. That's the one, Kel. That's the Kingdom Hearts crossover we needed. Absolutely. Redeem C. Solomon. Oh, it's another one of these things. This one's gold. Let's see if I remember how to do this. They announced Mario Kart 8 on Switch. I'll give them a pass for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, because it eventually became like a really awesome upgrade, you know? When it first came out, it was like, okay, it's got a couple new things, that's fine. And now I can play it on my Switch. But like, honestly, they added enough DLC for like a whole other Mario Kart game. So it's just huge now, which is nice. Also, I'm not making it. Too busy getting mad about Mario Kart 8. Did I not break his shield? No. Okay. I can't parry Solomon. I can't do it. Not against this guy. They just need to add the principal to the roster. Give me the Jin Drake DLC. It's okay, we gotta practice. I guess. You're gonna learn how to parry today. I don't know why. It's just like I can parry. I can do it against literally everybody else, but when it comes to these guys, I just can't. I just can't do it. You see what I mean? I don't know why. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. My goodness. Is that it? Did I do it? I think I did it. We don't need that. No, thank you. I do not want cheat viewers. That really was a Metroid trend. Exokit? Is that how you pronounce that? Welcome in. Appreciate you watching me get destroyed by this guy. The golden boy. Absolutely. Nope. I'm too early. I'm just too dang early. Oh, somebody redeemed Peaches. Thank you, I appreciate that. Laura, I appreciate you. Oh my goodness. I think, honestly, it might help if I'm closer to him. Because then, you know, it's harder to be early because I'm right there. You know what I mean? I don't know what that blue light means, though. That's what I gotta figure out. I only won this because I'm really good at spamming. Why? I was hovering over the Peaches button for a minute, but I decided cereal first. Somebody got you, don't worry. Okay, so parrying really is the key with this guy. So I gotta figure this out. Oh. Well, parrying and something else after. What? That's what I gotta figure out. What's the something else, you know? Because it's not missiles. And it's not regular beam shots. Is it bombs? Do I gotta do bombs? Power bombs, maybe? I don't know. Something. You got this. Do I, Solomon? Do I? I found a ROM hack of Pokemon Emerald Card Mariamon. I think I've seen some videos on that. I haven't looked like too deep into it, but I think I've seen that around recently. Do you think you're gonna play it? No! I just want to parry the shield. Yeah, okay. Stella and I are treating you downstairs. I got my arms up for the... What is that, Solomon? Oh, you're playing it right now? Shoosh, you wasted no time. Hopefully it's fun. Alright. Nope, too early. Nope, I can parry all I want, but you know, it doesn't do anything for me. Nothing's working on it. Yeah, it's like, I know you guys want me to parry, but I can't do it without taking damage. I don't feel comfortable doing it, you know? Some of the typings from Mario enemies are exactly what I think. That's cool. Yeah, I'm glad they got that attention to detail, for sure. You know how Aaron Hansen is with using shields? That's me with parrying. I just don't be registering it in my brain. I just like... I don't like throwing out moves that I don't feel safe doing. You know what I mean? Like, if it doesn't get me anywhere, or if I just take damage every time I do it, I'm not going to be able to last long enough to effectively, like, get anywhere in the fight, you know? It's not worth it. Because it's going to take longer, but eventually he'll get to the second phase if I just keep shooting him. Because that's what happened before, so... I just gotta minimize my damage input. Thank you for the Kendrick emote, Solomon. Appreciate that. There we go. Okay. Watch out for that. I'm not gonna make it. I don't have enough health. That was a good run, though. I haven't made it that far in any other round, so I'm doing something that works. Appreciate the support, friends. But that's actually a really good thought, Spear. Like, I wonder, does anybody else have, like, one of those things where there's a mechanic that you're clearly supposed to use in a game, but it's like your brain just doesn't think about using it, or it just doesn't want to use it? Because, you know, everybody plays their games differently. I just like smacking, so I don't care about nothing else. Fair. Always on low health. Second name Chaos. It makes it more interesting that way, you know? Like, how satisfying is it when you beat, like, Ganondorf on one heart in Zelda or something like that, you know? Down to the very last moment you just pull out the dough. Hold on. I wouldn't say a mechanic, but I tend to do horrible with heavy offensive style gameplay. Strategy and RPGs, I do. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. It's just a different way of playing. I'll say this. Something that, you know, felt kind of weird to me was, like, in Smash Bros, funny enough, ever since I was a kid, I would play Smash and I would hit up on the control pad or the analog stick to jump. I would just press up, and that's how I would always jump. And then I learned a lot of people usually just press a button to jump. Which makes sense, but, like, I just never did it that way. And I was like, wow. Apparently I'm the odd one out. I don't know why. Because, like, in most games, you press a button to jump. In Metroid, I'm pressing a button to jump. But in Smash, I just always just pressed up. It might be because of Street Fighter, honestly, now that I think about it, but that's just how I always did it. Also appreciate the lurk, Solomon. Spear with the Kimmins emote. That makes sense. Yeah, because, you know, that's... Smash Bros. Is the only game I do that with. If, like, a platformer lets you press up to jump, I'm not doing it that way. It doesn't feel right. Alright, I'm talking too much. Let me start this over. This might end up being the whole stream. If we can't figure this out. Which is not great. But we'll see. Heal in a second. In Pokemon, it took me a while to understand the physical special split in Generation 4, so I ignored it until Generation 5. That's fair. That's fair. Solomon, why'd you have to go and say that? I mean, it makes sense. Like, I remember YouTube in 2005, but like, it really is 20, isn't it? I feel like I always use the wrong button controls no matter what game I'm playing. Like, I think in the forest, inventory is I, but like, I think of this tab. My brain. Press I to get tab. That's fair, Spear. That's fair. Be old. I had to see it, so did y'all. Yeah. The internet's been around for a hot minute. Alright. Well. Should I just use my power bombs when I get a chance? Because, like, what else am I going to do? It's doing damage to him, so why not? Okay. Drink water and stretch. That's real. Imagine graduating in 2026. Wild. Oh my god, Solomon. I never realized that, but yeah, that's true. You graduated high school the year I graduated college. My knees, man. Alright, well, I think we actually might have figured out the berry. Now that I'm, you know, playing through this. I'm not gonna call you out on stream, Laura, but it does feel like we're closer in age than like me and Solomon, you know. So who knows? Maybe we are. You honestly just match Kel and James' energy, so I lump you in with them age-wise. That's fair. That's fair. Maybe Kel and I just act younger than we actually are. Oh. Oh my goodness. Of course, now I can't get that parry down. Oh my gosh. I hate this boss, dude. Hold on, what were you saying? You know, we're far apart. Easy. I think all of us are within 10 years of each other. Early 30s or mid-late? I'm early 30s. Like I'm exactly 30 right now. I don't like thinking about you graduating college my freshman year of college. Like I know we're our age gap, but it doesn't feel like it most time. Yeah. I know what you mean, Spear. Why are you already buying my birthday gifts? It's too early for that. I was really hoping you'd get through this fight before I went to bed. Well, sorry to disappoint you. Also, how's it going, Bakuda? My birth year is a palindrome? I can't do math. But that sounds cool. I'm happy for you. closer, it's just over a month away. Yeah, it's too early. You know what I'm saying? Alright, Solomon or J Racer, like, since I've clearly figured out the timing for the parry, like, is there an actual reason why I should be doing that? Because, like, this whole time you guys were like, you need to parry, but, like, I don't see why I should be doing that, you know? I'm just curious. Because right now it doesn't seem to do anything for me. No, I know, like why in general I should parry, but you guys made it sound like this fight specifically would have done something to tell me, you know? Hold on. First year of Gen Z, according to Horse. Got you. Grapple beam. I didn't even think about doing that. Oh my goodness. J Racer, I appreciate you. I appreciate you a whole lot. We're probably not gonna win this fight, so I'll try that. How we doing, y'all? I really... If you couldn't tell, I kind of just needed that mental reset after that. Plus, Spear was going to bed, too. You can only assume he was challenged to Rochambeau. Solomon knows what I mean. Oh, we're getting up to something. Incredible. Alright, what was I doing? Alright, we just beaten this guy. Yes, hello, Lara. Are you still alive in Resident Evil? How's it going? It looks like you are. Looks like you just saved. The best thing you can do in a Resident Evil game. We'd love to see it. Alright. So what happens after this? Another transport? What is this? Itarash. Man, I thought that was gonna be like, that was gonna be it because my ship was there. But Ravenbeak is one level higher. Itarash. Huh. Oh, this was like your control room. That's right. It's a rash. Oh no, J-Racer, please. You need some milk. We're already full. But where'd the boy go? He's hiding. Save progress. It's so quiet. Hello? Well, that worked. Where are we going?
Uploading data.
It appears your Metroid DNA has caused you to become a Metroid. Ordinarily, this would have happened immediately after the DNA transplant. Your Thoha genes must have slowed down the process. They were the only tribe capable of controlling the Metroids. Though you possess their DNA,
cool.
You are not a Thoha. Your physical prowess suggests that you must also possess Machina DNA. Metroids are programmed to identify Machina as enemies. This suggests one thing to me. It is very probable that your metamorphosis occurred as a result of Ravenbeak's attack. His presence awakened the Metroid's killer instinct.
Huh.
Since then, your metamorphosis has accelerated. It can no longer be controlled. You are now a Metroid, Samus Aran.
That's wild.
Your very existence poses
You are a
threat to the
Metroid.
galaxy.
Your very existence poses a grave threat to the galaxy.
However,
Yikes.
there's no need to fear. You can still contribute to galactic peace. You need only use your new powers correctly. You have followed my instructions faithfully so far. continue to do
That's
so.
wild. Like the
It's
thing
that
she's been
simple.
hunting this entire
I
time.
consider your performance here on ZDR highly satisfactory.
She's one of
as
them.
I hope. It has even awakened your Metroid powers. I was right to let you live during our first encounter. That one glimpse you showed told me everything. Submit and offer up your power.
Huh?
My plan is the only way to bring order to the galaxy.
Huh?
Fulfill your destiny, Samus. This is an order. Disobedience will not be tolerated.
Excuse me? Y'all knew about this? No, that was... Okay. I was like, is that real? That must have been like an illusion or something. What is happening? He is talking crazy. So I'm gonna start shooting. Well, I have no idea what I'm doing. Lore is what's happening. My boy Raven got the M. Bison moveset. Smoking top shelf. Oh no. Do I even want to finish this game? Like... I didn't even see an opening on that guy. So I don't know if I'm doing damage. I don't know anything. I've never played a Metroid game in my life. It's all been fake up until now. Metroid isn't real. I don't know what to believe anymore. Yikes. I'm done. Like, how do... Oh my goodness, I can't move. It's... We're gonna be here for a while, folks. Got the Ganondorf overhead light drop, too. Forget Dark Samus, this guy should have been in Smash. So I noticed that after a while his little, you know, armor, his little like plasma armor, whatever it is, like started changing colors. Do I just have to wear him down to a point where he can't use it anymore? Is that what I'm trying to do here? Let's find out. part of it, you're also... Your arsenal is part of parry. Oh, we're not... Okay, we're not beating this boss then. I have to give up now, because if I have to parry, it's not happening. Oh, jeez. I think I saw where I had to parry. Are you getting saucy with me? What you want me to do? Thank you for the clip, J Racer. Appreciate you. Alright, I think we got that parry down. Alright, what are we doing now? You got wings? Sephiroth, what are you doing here? You're just like me. And he got a Psycho Crusher. Yeah, that is some M. Bison foolishness he got going on. Okay. Well, we got through the first phase of that fight. So I'm pretty proud for figuring that out. Now we just gotta figure out the second half. Or second phase. I don't know how many phases there are total. Let's get it. I think when he taunts you in the first phase, you go up to him and parry. Oh, I can do that? I was too afraid to walk up to him because I figured he was going to pull something out. He got triangle jumps from Dr. T. Or this is Capcom. It's like he moves like M. Bison and Vega. Yikes. Yeah, this guy needs to be a fighting game character. Absolutely. I see. Okay. Thank you, Jay. I get it now. Also, Laura, I appreciate that. I'm just trying to survive, but I'm biting at the same time. There we go. Oh, that's some big damage. Yeah. We gotta remember to do that when he taunts, because that's worth it. All right. Now what do I do here? I still haven't figured out how to dodge that. Nope. I'm taking too much damage. Nope. What's Street Fighter 6 gonna have that? Don't give them any ideas. Yeah, that's smart, Jay. Lock on missiles. When do I need to use the missiles, Solomon? I missed when you put that in chat. You got the rhythm down? At least I figured something out. When he's in bird form and flies across the screen. Okay. I will give it a shot. Why didn't he do it that time? Was I too early? This is making me want to change stream schedule and play Prime 3 I'm ahead of schedule. Oh no. Okay, phase 2. Well, I gotta pause this real quick. Because I don't entirely remember how to use the lock-on missiles. Just hold R, okay. And then Y once everything's locked on. Okay, so if you're fast enough, and if you're close enough and fast enough to spin around him, you can dodge it. Okay. Solomon, I don't know if I can do this. Because he's not letting me sit still long enough to charge that up. Charge what up? The lock-on missiles. The storm missiles, you know, the ones where it's just all over the place. Solomon had suggested that I use those. Okay. Yeah, because it seemed like I have to be right on the money with that, which I do not have the timing for. I don't even try it. Got you. He faked me out. That's rude. Okay. If I can just figure out how to dodge that rapid shot, I feel like I would be fine. Yeah. Like, I'm trying to do it, but I can't. I just can't do it reliably, you know? That's the thing. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Let's try it again. It's because, like, I don't know. I feel like I'm either pressing the button... Yeah, I'm pressing the button too fast sometimes with those double jumps. So I'll press it and then I just kind of drop to the ground. Because I'm pressing the button too fast and the timing's off. So I gotta try to slow down with that one. Hey Racer, I appreciate you sticking with me for this, because I'm sure you know the struggle at this point for a first-time playthrough. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely challenging and engaging. I'm not saying it's a bad fight. I just gotta lock in, you know. Okay, that wasn't bad. Yeah, if I'm too far away, then it's easier for him to get me. Okay, that wasn't bad. Okay. Going for it again. Okay, that wasn't bad. That wasn't bad at all. That pose when he spreads his wings. Yeah, like it would have been cool if he got an amiibo, just like the Emmy one did. But a full size statue would be super nice. City Boys! City Boys is right. Man, I mean, we're learning, you know?
Here's your Metro.
So I feel like we can do this. might take a couple more tries, maybe 10 or 20, but I believe we can make this happen. Wish we had save states. No, save states here would be very nice. Alright, I mean, getting through that first phase with no damage is huge. I gotta get better at dodging that. That too. Those are some good clips, Jay. I appreciate that. We're gonna figure this out. So I think for that, like, that flying dash that he has, I think I just need to get into the morph ball, just get on the ground. Or if I can quickly jump over it, but I think those are my only options. And then for the big laser, I just need to pay attention. Because it's pretty obvious when he's firing it. I just need to pay attention to it. Morph wall dodge works, yeah. I don't know why I did that. laser. Big laser, yep. Big laser, yep. Why did I morph ball? I don't know. Drops. Big laser. Another drop. That one. That one too. He's got a lot of health. Jeez. That was good. For the most part, I feel like that was pretty solid. My thumbs are gonna be aching by the time this is over. Phase 3. Ooh. That looks like it hurt. I don't know how to dodge this. Wow. And then the icing. Oh, Solomon. You know you gangster, you gotta be able to rip your ring off and not feel anything. I hate it there. That's... I wish there was a better chance to refill some of your health. I really... Like... You gotta start doing some perfect runs, because if you don't have enough health into that next phase, it's just over so quickly, because you don't know what you're doing. Okay. Oh my god, my wrist is actually starting to cramp up. That's wild. Alright, I just need to breathe there for a second, because my wrist is actually starting to cramp. Whew. This is wild, J-Racer. How did you do this? Solomon, how did you do this? This is insane.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you, Solomon, for the yes, sir. For the 50 bits. I never said it was easy. I've only done it once, to be fair. Alright. I just wish, like... You know what I want? I wish we had a health bar. That's my one gripe with Metroid. If bosses had a health bar, it would be so much nicer to just know where I'm at, you know? Solomon gets it. Also, thank you for the hydrate, sir. I gotta start over. Because now I realize, like, even if I'm down to a certain amount and I'm still surviving, it's not worth it because I'm not gonna make back enough health to get back for that third phase. Sheesh. Just gotta cut my losses and start over. We need those save states. Gotta take less damage, yeah. Because, like, they help you out with this first phase, but that doesn't happen in the second one. You can't really make back health with parries or anything, so that's what you gotta do. More energy and missiles. Yeah, I had a feeling I probably don't have as much as I probably should have. But it's okay. We'll give it a shot. I mean, honestly, if we can't beat it tonight, we can't beat it tonight. I'm gonna give it my best shot. And if it's like super late and we're still trying to do this, then I might just end stream and just, you know, off camera try to get more health and missiles and stuff, you know. That might just be what I have to do. Work in more missile attacks? Okay. I will try my best. I just don't like staying in one spot for too long, you know? Because then that's more chances for me to get hit. Okay. Let's see if we can figure out what's going on in this third phase. Hold on, what did Solomon say? I know this is easier said than done, but the guy I'm watching got a few lock-on missiles when they could. That did kind of what you're doing otherwise. During phase 3, they use power bombs to destroy the sphere thing. Oh, I can try to do that. Well, hold on. I don't have enough health to do this, but we'll experiment. Oh, that took it out, like, immediately. That's nice. Alright, so I can parry that. That works the same as before. Set that up. Blow that up, and that's health for me. And that's the thing. Okay. Not bad. Okay. That's not bad. That's what I gotta watch out for. That's the big one. We're trying, Solomon. We're trying. I don't want to speak too soon, but things are going well right now. Get in there, Samus. Get in there. Get in there. Oh. That's not good. Yeah, because I'm Samus Aran, alright? Metroid DNA is no longer necessary.